Chapter 7. The Weight of Words and the Quiet Nod. The next morning, an unsettling quiet hung over the usually bustling kitchen. Breakfast felt like a scene in a silent movie. Mina and Maya moved around each other with careful distance, not rude but certainly not friendly. They poured cereal, buttered toast, and helped pack lunches, their movements synchronized but their gazes firmly averted. The air was thick with unspoken words, a tangible tension that made every bite of food feel heavy and dry as a brick. As Mina started loading the dishwasher, Maya finally broke the silence. Her voice was small, barely a whisper. "Mina, I'm really, truly sorry about what I said yesterday. I don't know what I was thinking or what got into me. It just came out. It was way out of line. I was just so mad and I didn't know you liked Liam that much. I was just pushing your buttons a little, trying to get under your skin. I didn't know it would upset you that much. You gotta believe me." Mina looked at her sister, a complex swirl of emotions churning inside her. Part of her wanted to stay angry, to hold on to the hurt like a shield. But another part, the part that knew the feeling of snapping in the heat of the moment, understood her completely. "It's okay, Maya," Mina said, her voice soft but steady. "I know exactly what it's like to be that angry. I was out of line myself yesterday too in class, so I get it. I'm sorry. I'm not mad, I forgive you." Maya felt instantly relieved. Mina paused, then took a deep breath. "But the moment you said that, you confirmed every single last fear I've lived with my whole life. Yes, we're still sisters and I love you, but I can never have what you have. Can you imagine for a second getting adopted into a Korean family and getting raised with your parents' biological kid? You're right. A part of me does wish I was better so that my birth parents would have kept me. And honestly, I appreciate your honesty even if it hurts because I know it's the truth." "Thank you." Maya flinched, her eyes filling with tears. The apology, finally delivered and accepted, left a raw, exposed wound between them. They stood there, two sisters connected by love but also by a deep, complicated truth. The silence stretched, neither knowing how to adjust to this new, fragile understanding. Later at school, Mina spotted Liam by his locker. Her heart gave a nervous flutter. He had to talk to him. "Hey, Liam," she began, trying to be casual. Liam turned, and the fury in his eyes was instant and obvious. "Don't hey Liam me, Mina. What was that yesterday? Accusing Maya of trying to steal me? We were never anything. You made things incredibly weird in the debate and it was very out of line." Mina felt a fresh wave of disgust in herself. I know. I saw her talking to you and I knew she knew I had a crush on you, and it just felt like she was taking advantage of the moment to try to steal you away from me." Liam scoffed. "Steal me away? There you go again. What does that even mean? We were never anything. There was nothing to steal." His words were harsh, yet as their eyes met, something passed between them. A shared, exciting recognition of unacknowledged feelings, despite the terrible timing. It was a moment of awkward truth, where both of them knew what the other person liked the other, but the timing was horrible. The tension in the classroom was palpable when Mrs. Davison called for the apologies. Maya went first, her voice still quiet, explaining she'd let her anger get the best of her and she should not have spoken down to Jamal the way she did. Then it was Mina's turn. She walked to the front of the room, taking a deep breath. "I also want to apologize for my outburst yesterday," Mina began, her voice gaining strength. "The truth of the matter is, the Olympics have actually raised some serious identity problems for me lately. I've been very conflicted about who to cheer for in these Olympics, and feeling pulled in different directions. I have also recently been thinking about contacting my biological family back in Korea. I have been feeling really distant lately and not feeling like I belong here in America. And I let those feelings boil over in a really inappropriate way. I was out of line and I should not have made you all have to suffer because of my own personal feelings. I'm truly sorry." The class, which had initially been angry from the previous day's drama, seemed to soften. When Mrs. Davison dismissed them, kids started coming up to her one by one. "It's okay, Mina," Sophia said, giving her arm a squeeze. "We get it. It's a lot to think about." Jamal, usually so composed, was the most enthusiastic. "Hey, no worries, Mina. We all mess up sometimes. It takes real courage to admit it. Especially when you're dealing with big stuff like that. You handled it well. It will all work out." Liam didn't come up to her, but from across the room as he gathered his books, he met her eyes for a few brief but lasting seconds. He gave her a subtle, slight nod, a quiet signal of approval and understanding. It wasn't forgiveness or acceptance yet, not entirely, but it was a definite start.